Adderall is sort of the go-to study drug.
Adderall is the attention deficit disorder drug that a lot of college students take.
But there are consequences to Adderall use.
Tested the effects of a drug like Adderall compared to methamphetamine. They produced identical effects.
Well, when I first popped it, I thought I was going to have a heart attack.
You know, as an addiction professional for over 20 years, I think any potentially addictive substance or use of a substance is important to recognize and focus on, because a lot of people ask me, you know, well, what's the worst drug, Chris? What's the worst drug? Well, the worst drug is the drug that a person is habitually using or addicted to, so it doesn't matter. So Adderall, in the scheme of things, is just as important as heroin in terms of it being taken seriously.
So if I were to take it for academic reasons to study, it makes you memorize, it makes you focused on what you're doing, and it really just allows you to focus more, and you retain a lot more information opposed to if you were not to take it. And it kind of like opens your mind, like your mind's thinking of every possibility of how you could solve a problem, or really just helps you remember things and just makes you think more clearly. And when you take it for non-academic reasons, like for drinking or partying, it makes you more talkative. It allows you to drink more, and it gives you a lot of energy.
What are some of the health risks for people who take Adderall who are not prescribed?
It will raise your heart rate, it'll raise your blood pressure, and it can cause an irregular heart rate. The irregular heart rate can make you feel like your heart is racing, and a lot of people describe it as their heart's kind of jumping out of their chest.
Have you ever sold your prescription to somebody?
Yes, I have.
And how much do you usually sell it for?
Usually $5 a pop, but depends on how I feel about the person.
Do you feel bad selling it to people who aren't prescribed it, knowing that they could be hurting themselves?
No, not really, because I know that the people I sell it to know how it affects them, and I feel like if they can handle it and they want it, then I trust them with it.
Are you familiar with the effects it can have on individuals who take it with alcohol?
Yes. What happens is the Adderall is a stimulant, and the alcohol is more of a depressant. So what happens is with the Adderall, the more alcohol that you drink, you become more drunk, because the Adderall is stimulating you. So you're going to get more of an effect less of an effect from the alcohol. You're not going to really know how drunk you truly are.
It is a growing concern because of just talking. You know, if college students start talking and say, hey man, try this, dude, if you want to stay up, or, you know, hey, I'd like to buy that bottle off you because that's good, I like that, you know. So it depends on why a person's using it, but it's a growing concern. It is, generally.